it's about going in the Premiership, Brendan. And he went, oh, thank for that. He said, I couldn't have afforded it anyway. We're in Spain, Mallorca, I think, somewhere like that. Alan Irvine's there. We're having a good laugh, and then the next thing the phone goes, and it's Jonathan Barnett from Stella, who's I was with. And John said to me, Southampton on the phone. And we'd beaten Southampton in the quarterfinals. And I went, excuse the language, or who the f*** he wants? Tell him he's not getting anyone. I went, the two things, Dave. One, he wants you, and two, we're on the intercom. So I thought, oh, shit. So I said, oh, Chairman, Rupert Lowe. So he said, look, I was impressed with you this season and the way you played against us and everything else. Would you come and speak to us? So Alan said, where are you going? And I went, I'm going to see a football club Premiership. I didn't tell him who it was. So I flew back over. I phoned my mate, asked him could I use his car. He just bought a brand new XJS Jaguar, green, gold trims, everything else. He left the car at the Manchester airport for me. I picked her up, drove down to the Cotswolds, organised my contract with Rupert. Then he said to me, I can see the type of car you've got, so we'll get you something like that. Yes. I had the Probe. Remember the Ford Probe, sponsored every day. So I said, that'll do, yeah. I went, look, I just one thing. I said, Brendan's treated me properly from day one. I'd like you to phone him and say that you want me and everything else. And he said, that's fine. So I flew back, got a phone call off Brendan, and he went, Dave, we've had Southampton on. So I went through the normal,
Really?
That's who they want, they want you, Dave, everything else. He said,
tell him to f*** off, they're not having anyone.
He said, I don't want you to go. And I said, right. He said, whatever he's offered, I'll match. And I went, it's not about the money, it's about going in the Premiership, Brendan. And he went, oh, thank for that. He said, I couldn't have afforded it anyway. He said, they're going to pay up your 3-year contract and Saints. And I believe you want to take 2 players, which was Paul Jones and Lee Todd. And I went, yeah. And he went, he said, you've got to go, Dave. And I went, I know. I said, I just wanted to know that they had already spoken to me. He said, I know that. I know it all works. He said, you go with my blessing. I told Alan, and he went, I'm going to get a bet on. So my son rang up, get a bet on. I said, you can't, I'm not allowed to do it. Where you going? I can't tell you I'm going to Southampton. You can't get a bet on. So following day, headlines, paper, Southampton go for David Platt. My son's for me, you have put it on loan. Don't worry about it. They've got the right David, they just got the wrong saying it was wrong.